What's up, everybody? Right? So, the past is the past. Gotta focus on the future.
Yep.
We're just, this fucking asshole here.
What a douche, eh? Anybody know that motherfucker? You tell that cunt he driving off.
Toronto driving. So, big event, huge event coming up next weekend. East versus West.
King of the table 6, eh?
Yeah, man. Should we
Massive fucking card.
Should we do a review on the 3 matches?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Let's start off with
Sabin and Pavlo.
Yes.
Yeah. Sabin and Pavlo, right arm. They doing best of 6, eh?
Yeah, I think
everything's best of 6.
Yeah, I think King of Table, everything's best of 6.
Yeah.
So my initial belief is it's going to be a very close match. I really believe that.
I think so too. Yeah, I don't think Sabin's out of it completely. He hasn't been active in a while, but
yeah. Sabin was hot for a while.
Get back on the table.
Yeah,
right? He's the last man to beat Levon, isn't he?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, does it count?
Ask him; he'll tell you.
I mean, Levon did end up winning that event, and you know it's going to be funny to have those guys in the same room because I think that there's quite some bad blood between those two.
I would imagine there's a little controversy.
I don't know if I'd want to be on Levon's bad side really too much. I mean, I was there for a while maybe, but I wouldn't know if I'd want to stay there. I think that it's going to be a very close match. I think Pavlo's gotten very strong, very, very strong.
Yes, he's definitely leveled up.
His last showing was super impressive, so I'm going to go with Pavlo in a freaking war. Like in a war, and I think it's going to be split. I do. I think it's going to go back and forth a little bit before Pavlo establishes himself. I think somebody's going to gas out. Because both of them, I don't think either one of them is really super offensive in their style.
I can see Sabin win 1 or 2, getting a quick little pin right off the start. Maybe a quick top roll, catch him off guard. But I think I can see Pavlo really getting into his zone, finding his lane, and from there just dominating power-wise. So that's my take on it anyways.
John Brzenk versus Dennis.
It's so hard to say John's gonna lose, right?
I hate saying it.
I really do, but I don't know, man. I think Dennis is on his way back to the fucking, if not the top, then he's going to be challenging for the top here very soon.
Yeah,
I'm surprised actually on how quick of a comeback he's actually making, with how healthy he's actually starting to look. Not so much from the neck up, but from the neck down, he's starting to look a lot more healthier and healthier every time you see the guy.
I'm not at all surprised. So, having spent a lot of time of my life focusing on Dennis, I'm not at all surprised.
Yeah.
And I wish John the absolute best, and I hope he wins. I hope he does. But I really believe Dennis is going to crucify him, like murder him. Like, I really believe that. Like, I personally think that Dennis is on a level that is thin air, and I think John is.
I think John has the capability of compromising his hand a bit. I do.
It's going to go strap. It's going to go strap. Round
but
1.
Dennis can also pull without his hands.
Yeah, it's going to be an open. It's going to be the same way that I pulled him in round 1. It'll be an open kings, open top, and Dennis is plenty strong. Yeah, I don't anticipate that one going so well.
I want to see John win 1 or 2.
I really do. So happy. I'd be so happy.
I'd be fucking jumping for joy if he did. But I think Dennis is going to take it. But I'm rooting for you, John. Regardless, I'm always rooting for you.
In 1 kilometer, keep left to continue on Gardiner Expressway East. Follow signs for Toronto.
It's a big one.
It's massive. This is one that's been hyped up for quite a while.
I gotta say, at the beginning, I was like, oh man, like Hermes gonna do well. Like Hermes' hand and wrist is incredible.
Keep left to continue on Gardiner Expressway East.
He's gonna do good, but Levon is just a completely different creature, and I really start to believe that we might actually
continue on Gardiner Expressway East for 14 kilometers.
A lot better than what some people are expecting. I think I think the amount of levels that Hermes has gained in the last couple of years is absolutely fucking amazing.
It is amazing.
And his hand, I think he's probably got the best fucking hand in the game right now.
I mean, but is
compared to everybody.
I agree.
So
I agree. I think it's going to be.
And his back pressure, I think his back pressure is enough. I think he's going to actually I think he's going to be the first person in the last couple of years to compromise the fuck out of LeBron's hand. And then we're going to see exactly how LeBron's capable of competing without his hand.
I think it's going to be an incredible match.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Awesome match.
I think it could even end up going into the 7th round. I think there's a possibility in the 7th round.
I think that the amount of power these guys have is going to be the highest power output that either one of them has ever done. I think it's going to be both of their hardest matches that they've ever done. That's my prediction.
I think he's definitely going to be testing LeBron, for sure.
Yeah, LeBron will be tested, but so will Hermes.
Well,
and both of them have been really dominant. So.
We found a faster route via Lakeshore Boulevard West, which saves 3 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
One thing that I'd say that's interesting about the thing that kind of started to sway me in favor of Hermes a little bit, not that I'm in favor of Hermes, I think LeVon is going to win. I do. But the thing that made me really think that I could be wrong or that Hermes is actually really kicking ass is that lift. You know that lift everybody's posting these days?
Yeah.
You do 102 or something? Where am I going?
In 3 kilometers, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 146 for Lakeshore Boulevard toward Ontario 2.
The lift that everybody's doing, a lot of people are like really jacked up. They're like lifting at like 45 degrees and stuff.
He's more.
Yeah. He was pretty straight.
Pretty much fucking 90 degrees popping that shit up, right?
And that was 102 kilo with a relatively straight arm.
Yeah.
And that's
225 pounds.
Oh my God. Good luck holding on to that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He's literally lifting the 2016 version of Devon.
Right? It's insane.
So,
now I think that, so that means that their strength is maybe getting close in the lifts that really matter, because this pressure, this is what really, really matters.
And both of these dudes, even LeVon being a 400-pound fucking beast, very explosive off the fucking start.
Yeah.
Hermes, extremely fucking explosive off the start. So,
it's funny,
And I think Hermes is actually a little more explosive.
In 800 meters, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 146 for Lakeshore Boulevard toward Ontario 2.
I build up Hermes in my mind, I build him up, but then I'm I come back to reality a little bit, and dude, LeVon's 425 pounds, and he's on a completely different level.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be close.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 146.
The 7th round in this match.
Okay, well, let's throw in, just as a spoiler, because I think that Bowen and Hutchings is on the same day, isn't it?
Are they pulling the same day?
I think so.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right.
So, Hutchings is going to murder him, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. I think he's going to really beat him up.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, we're off to practice right now. And
practice before
In 600 meters, merge onto Lakeshore Boulevard West.
Good times, everybody.
Peace out, motherfuckers.